Brian, it's Dr. Garrett. I'm just leaving the office. Just wanted to give you a quick heads up. You'll be getting an email soon with your CAT scan reports. Nothing you need to stress over right now, okay? Just try to relax and get some rest. We'll know more in the morning. Just try to relax and get some rest. Nothing you need to stress over right now, okay? We'll know more in the morning.
Hi honey, I just saw your message. Now listen, I know you're probably sitting there getting way too stressed about that report, but you have to trust that everything's gonna be just fine, okay? I know it's scary, but just try to keep yourself busy, maybe get outside a little. You're healthy and strong, sweetheart. Don't worry so much. Alright, give me a call when you're up. Love you.
Hold for Dr. Garrett.
Good morning, Brian. I'm just hearing from the lab technician about your reports and wanted to tell you myself. Let's see here. Okay. I'm not entirely sure how this happened, but it seems like there was a mix-up at the lab. The report you received last night was a mistake. You're absolutely fine. I'm so sorry about this. Hope you didn't lose too much sleep over it.
Hey Leon, how's it going?
How's it going?
I just got pulled over on my way over here. That's how it's going. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Hunter, what are you sorry for? Are you sorry that the cop that pulled me over looked exactly like you, and that you knew that without me even having to tell you?
It's just common courtesy to say sorry when someone tells you unfortunate news. That's all.
You think you know everything, don't you? Everybody that looks like you thinks that they know everything. Y'all think y'all run this world. Pulling me over for nothing every day. You know, I lost my job because I got pulled over every single morning and was late every day. I lost my fucking job because of people that look like you. I worked hard, you know. I worked hard to put myself into a better neighborhood, a better community. And this is all I get for trying to escape the world of the trap that all brothers like myself seem to fall into? I worked hard, you know. I worked hard just to not be another nigga. You don't understand that.
You're right. I don't understand. And you're right. Some white people think they run the world. And I'm sorry I can't help with that issue. I try my best every day to not see color, but you just...
No, exactly! Exactly! That is the exact same thing that white people say when they want to avoid the conversation, when they want to save their white card. I don't see color. Look at this! Look at it! I'm dark brown skin, man. In this land, we are promised equality. I fall into a category not as a citizen, no, but as a black man. And as long as we are categorized as such, there will never be equality. You will always see color, so don't say that. You will never understand what struggle is.
Who the hell are you to tell me that I've never struggled? Do you know what it feels like to be given up at birth, never knowing who your real mother and father is? Do you know what it's like to go home to home, having a fight, never allowing yourself to get too comfortable because you never know when this might be your last day in this place? Do you know what it feels like to keep your guard up and trying not to love people too much because you never know when they might leave you? Do you know what it fucking feels like to go to foster home to home, having to fight every day because someone's trying to rape you? Fuck that! Do you know the pain of being outpowered and raped and violated as a straight man who loves women? Being molested by a grown adult man who you thought was there to protect you? Who are you supposed to call when the help is the one hurting you? Tell me that, Leon. Look, I hear your struggle, but I'm never going to be able to understand it. But you're never going to wake up and know what it's like to be me.
Damn, man, like I didn't know that. Look, I can't understand that, okay? I had both of my parents in my life. Now, they didn't live together, but I would spend time with them separately. If it makes things better, you can always share my parents, okay?
I may take you up on that offer. If it makes you feel any better, my best friend works for the local police department. I'll tell him to let the boys know to leave you alone.
Hell yeah! I'll take you up on that offer, man. You know, we came here to get the script together, but I would say we just had a damn good scene ourselves, don't you think?
Yeah, I know, right? I wish there were some fucking cameras and microphones on in here.
Oh, for sure.
I need to do it.
Robert, Kim, Melanie, the Wilsons are here. Welcome. First, please share how long have you three been guided by the tremendous guidance of Dr. Conway?
Well,
Robert, let me talk. We have been with Dr. Conway for 6 years. And these 6 years have been nothing short of amazing. We've always had issues with people not seeing us as a real couple, being that all three of us are married, and most people just can't comprehend that.
feared that it wouldn't be us that was the reason we couldn't die together, but it would be the public that tore us apart. Before Melanie came, Robert and I were trying to have children, but I kept having miscarriages, and we gave up. But then I met Melanie, and I thought maybe she could make our dreams come true. But then, after a few tries, she suffered the same fate, and I believe that it was our destiny. But then my biggest fear became, what if Robert leaves us both for someone who can give him a child? I'll let Melanie say the rest.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the change in Kim. I think after we had a talk about not being able to carry and Kim expressed her fears about Robert leaving us, I think that's when I realized I urgently need to look for someone like Dr. Conway, and eventually my prayers were answered and our paths crossed. And I mean, Dr. Conway's luxury love guide for us, it helped us find a new life in our marriage. And you know, even now as I speak, realizing that it is guaranteed that the three of us will die together, I cannot express how grateful and joyful that makes me feel.
Beautiful ladies. Anything you would like to share, Robert?
Being here today is someplace I would have never seen myself. This is one of the craziest experiences of
I mean,